OHSfootball.com here at the Four Quarters Online Media Day in Tallahassee. We got the Blountstown Tigers here. Coach Greg Jordan, right? Greg Jordan. But then we got Hunter Jordan, quarterback, linebacker, tight end, and then we got Jay Williams, center, offensive guard, and defensive lineman. Number 14, Hunter, and Jay is number 51. Coach, y'all had a good season last year, and one of the biggest things that I think a lot of people noticed it's going to be different from last year to this year is y'all are in a different district now. And what was the biggest change? Why going to a different district?
Well, the district change was administrative. It had nothing to do with football or anything else. But we didn't change regions. So where we traditionally have played St. Joe and Liberty County for the district title or whoever, and then we've played Chipley and Holmes in the playoffs the last 2 years. Now that's just going to flip-flop. We'll be playing Chipley and Holmes County in the regular season for the district title, and then we'll get the winner of that other district or the runner-up over there with whoever that comes out of that one. So who we play really hasn't changed a whole lot. It's just going to be when we play them.
Looking at the district, Bozeman was pretty good last year. Holmes County is always usually pretty good. Looking at those really the top two teams out of that district, and when they were a 14 district, how do you prepare to compete with that?
District-wise, we didn't do ourselves any favors with that district change that we went into, but like I said, we're very familiar with those teams that we've played in the playoffs. We played Chipley at home, in 2010, I guess, or 11. In 2012, we had Holmes County on the road in the playoffs. So, we've played those teams. We're familiar with the things that they do, so from that standpoint, familiarity, we're ready to go.
Now, what's going to be besides the district change? What's going to be the biggest difference compared to last year to this year that people will see on the field?
Hopefully a little bit more polished product early. Last year we struggled out of the gate a little bit. We had some offensive line issues and things that we were putting folks around different positions. Played defense pretty good early, but made some changes in that also as the season went on. And we just continued to get better defensively, especially as the year went on. And offensively, we did improve as the season went on. But this year, I feel like our offensive line should be our strength and enable us to do some things offensively.
Hunter, what is one of the biggest things that you want to do this year, on the field, personally for yourself or for the team? What do you want to do?
Well, this being our senior year, they're about the team I've been playing with since we were little kids. Waiting to get into high school and play big boy football. And I just want to do what I can to make sure that myself and my teammates get to make it to Orlando, where we've been dreaming about since we've been playing ever since we started playing football. And that's probably the one thing that I want to do this year. Try even harder to get there since this is the last year we're going to have.
What about you, Jay? What's the one biggest thing you want to accomplish this year to do differently?
Well, I just want to contribute with the team, make it to the state game, do all we can, hard dedication, get us there. That's the main goal.
One thing that Hunter brings up is playing for a state championship. Basically, that's a dream. In 1A, I know the 1A classification when it was created, to be rural, that kind of helped a lot of teams out in a lot of ways to do that. What do y'all feel? How confident are y'all really feeling about the chances this year? Considering that the road is really tough. With any of these teams, that are there between your district and now instead of maybe playing Liberty County, the non-district, that you might get them in the playoffs again. As a first or second round game. What are the things you want to do to get to that point?
Well, no matter who we play, we're not going to get anywhere if we don't work hard and do the things we're supposed to do. And no matter who we play, we got to do what we do, not worry about what other people do. And we just got to work hard, practice every day like it's the championship game next week, and that should get us to where we're going.
Another thing here, that's what I'm asking everybody, what is the one game that y'all are looking forward to on the schedule?
Well, every year we look forward to Liberty County. Ever since we've been playing football, we've been told you don't lose to Liberty But I mean, with the new district changes, certain games are going to have more importance to them, and I'm sure new rivalries are going to be spawned from this year. And it's just a new year to something else to look forward to, see what it brings.
What about you, Jay?
For Blountstown versus Chipley, I think it'll be a good, exciting game. Go out there and compete and hopefully we can
Now I got to ask Coach, what is the one game that you're really looking forward to on that schedule?
You know, all of our district games, you know, really the first one, week 4, is no more, no less important than the last one, week 10. But, you know, looking at the teams that we've played in the last couple of years, and the players that are coming back, I would say Chipley is probably one of the stronger teams in the Panhandle, and being that they're in our district, you know, we're going to have to beat those guys at some point in time to advance, and that's what matters. You know, getting out, whether we're the champion or the runner-up in the district. Obviously, we'd like to be district champions, but you know, you can't advance as a runner-up. But at some point in time, we're going to have to beat Chipley, and hopefully, we just do it in the regular season and be done with it.
All right. Well, I wish Blountstown the best of luck this season. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.